card number 40 is in fact the only insert on this entire list of 50 cards, but this is a 2004-2005 Fleer Showcase Hot Hands insert of Ron Artest. Now, a lot is made of the late 90s Fleer Showcase sets and Fleer Showcase sets. People talk about those all the time. Well, the 2003 and the 2004 iterations, those base cards are incredible. And a lot of times, you'll still see people flipping them over just to make sure, hey, shouldn't this card be numbered? No, it's just a base card. They look incredible. Well, this insert has some of those same qualities here. You can see this picture of Ron kind of in the background there. And then just this, all the attention to detail here with the die cuts. In fact, I have to be very careful with this card. I'll show you the back here as well. But this was manufactured, I guess, pre-Brawl, because you can see Ron's wearing 23 and 2004 was the Brawl year. He put on 91. So Ron was, had become Defensive Player of the Year, and he was starting to get more attention. They were starting to finally put him in some of these insert sets. And lo and behold, he made it in this Fleer Showcase set. That run of inserts was short-lived, though, because then there was the Brawl, and of course he started punching fans. But very happy that he made it into this one. And this is not an easy one to track down. It took me a while to find one of these and to eventually be able to acquire one, but I'm glad I did. And there are some other players in this set that go for a lot more than Ron does. I know LeBron's in it. I know Kobe's in it. But definitely happy to have this one in the collection. And once again, this is number 40 on my favorite cards list. Number 39 is this 2007-2008 Topps Letterman game-worn letter of JoJo White. You can see it's the letter I. Not the most visually appealing card. In fact, I wish they had made the picture of JoJo bigger there. But what really stands out to me about this card is that I believe it is from a game-worn jersey from the 1976 NBA Finals. Now, Topps didn't put anything on there that indicates that, so that information didn't come directly from Topps. But if you kind of piece the timeline together of available jerseys out there, it makes sense. Because back in September of 2007, Gray Flannel auctioned off a series of items from JoJo White's personal collection, and one of them was a 75-76 Finals road jersey. And in May of 2008, Topps came out with this set. So the timing could line up to where they acquired that jersey and then used it for the set. On top of that, they finally released the laundry tags that went with that jersey in 2009 in their legendary laundry tag set. And if you look at the stitching holes, they match up perfectly with the example that was sold through the Gray Flannel auction. So that leads me to believe that this is, in fact, a game-worn jersey letter from the 1976 NBA Finals where JoJo was the MVP. If it had stated that on the back of the card, and I'll show you here, if they had actually stated that on the back of the card, this would probably rank a lot higher. I still feel pretty good about it, but nonetheless, this is card number 39. Number 38 is this 2016-2017 Panini Grand Reserve 1-of-1 Jumbo Laundry Tag of Glenn Robinson III. And to be honest with you, if this were a different player like maybe Paul George or Miles Turner, I think this would rank a lot higher on my list. But quite frankly, I'm just surprised and still shocked that the card was even made. And the story behind the card goes something like this. In the summer of 2015, the Pacers and MGM came to an agreement where the Pacers would wear these Hickory-themed uniforms to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the movie Hoosiers. And I never thought that the material would make its way into cards. Not only did we get these relic cards here, but this was a set with just Pacers players. It had 5 Pacers players in it. And the regular version of this card was numbered to 39, and it was a pretty tough pull. And there was only one prime parallel, and it was numbered to 1, and that was this laundry tag right here. Now, Glenn Robinson III only has one prime relic card as a Pacer using Pacers material, and it's this card right here. So if I'm going to get a prime card of every Pacers player, I had to have this one, and I had to battle out some Glenn Robinson III collectors in the process, but I got it. Several things that I really like about this card. First off, the patch window is just really cool. They used a die cut H for hickory. So you have that there. It's kind of a canvas-like surface that you'd see on a lot of the Court Kings cards. I don't know if you can see it on the camera here, but really cool surface. And then when you flip this card over here, they show you the source material. And I even checked the other ones just to make sure they didn't just put the same shorts picture on every player's. No, it's the actual pair of shorts from each player. So you see this wasn't even a jersey relic, but this is from a pair of shorts. So when you combine all of those factors, it makes for a really awesome card, especially for a Pacers fan like me. And I would love to find some of the other tags of the other players as well. I've only seen the Miles Turner. I doubt I'm even going to see the other ones. Number 37 is this 2003-2004 Topps Chrome LeBron James rookie in a BGS 8.5 slab. As you can see here, the lowest grade would be that centering, which got an 8 grade. It's still left to right looks pretty good. Top to bottom, not so much, but I prioritize the left to right more so, and then the back, definitely not good left to right, but I'm looking more at the front of this card here. I acquired this back around 2018 or 2019 for, I think, $350, and at the time, PSA 8 copies were selling in that $300 range as well. So I was really just looking for one in that grade range, in that price range, and that's what I ended up with. It has, of course, since gone up quite a bit and come down also. I don't even know where they've settled at, but somewhere in between where they were and where they got to. But now a lot of people, have said a lot of things about this LeBron James Chrome rookie. I was opening stuff in 2003, not necessarily Chrome, but I was opening other stuff. I don't remember it being as sought after as some people will lead you to believe it was. Now, maybe it's just my memories are off, or maybe it has been elevated over time. Regardless, I did want a Chromium rookie of LeBron. I like Topps Chrome flagship over that Bowman Chrome, so this is the one that I went with. And I like LeBron stuff because he's somebody that I've watched the whole way through, and that's not a slight on Michael Jordan. I did watch Kobe all the way through, but LeBron, what he has done over this time frame has been incredible, so I wanted something in my collection to reflect that and to reflect the beginning stages. So here you have it. This is card number 37. Number 36 is another slabbed rookie of another NBA grade, although this one from a much different era. This is a 1961-62 Fleer Oscar Robertson rookie. And much like the LeBron that I talked about on my last entry here, I value centering and I value eye appeal. So this was a lower graded copy at a 4, but it looks great. The centering's great, and those of you that have collected 61 Fleer, you know that the centering can be absolutely brutal on these. There's a little bit of wear at the top here, and then I don't know if I'll be able to catch it on camera, but you can see there's some indentations in the card there that are very hard to see unless it hits the light just the right way. So for me, this was really the perfect copy to trade into. It's got great color on it as well. And I traded a couple of LeBron James slabs that I was into barely anything. In fact, I traded for this one and a Bird Magic rookie at the same time. Really the only big trade that I've done at a show. I say big, it was big for me. I don't do a lot of trading, so it was exciting. This is a card that I had been looking out for at the time. I spent several months. I even, Mrs. Wax Museum was going to shows with me, and I kept saying, hey, we got to find this Oscar rookie. We've got to find it, because you don't see these too often. You see the Wilts more. I'm starting to even see some Russells here and there. I don't see a lot of Oscar rookies at shows, so I was happy to secure this one. Not only that, but I was happy to get it for some stuff that I really had nothing into, and I also had no attachment to. This one's going to stay in the PC. It looks great, and I love learning about Oscar and learning about his career. So there you have it. That's card number 36.